that updates as you adjust it. That's a really nice reference. Okay, if you have a $5,000 account and you want to trade a little bit larger for the day, you can go through and see, would I be able to handle an order quantity of 10? All right, order quantity 10, margin required to be 56.25 on a $10,000 account, which means that you have a little bit of breathing room, not very much. You probably wouldn't want to trade that much on that size of an account, but I'm just going to go through and just quick reference that, and that is definitely nice to have. All right, below that we have Q stop, Q limit. These are stop and limit orders that you can just quickly place into the chart. Okay, Q stop is a quick stop order. This can be a stop loss, or it can also be an entry order. Below that, Q limit, profit taking order, or also it can be an entry order as well, but it's going to be placed on the reverse side of the market. Let me show you what I mean. Q stop. All right, if we want to place a stop entry order, left click on Q stop, and then just click on the chart where we want it to be placed. Okay, you're going to get an order confirmation window saying, do you want to place in the trade at this value? Buy 1, ESM1, stop at 1288.5, select OK, and it sends it over. Unless, of course, you're too close. The last is at 1288.75. I need to place that a little bit higher. There we go. Can't place a stop. Actually, that's a very good point. You can't place a buy stop below the market, and you can't place a sell stop above the market. Okay, it's just the rules for stops. That is an exchange side rule, and it's very strict. All right. If you notice right here, I placed a stop above the market, placed a stop below the market. I didn't tell it whether to buy or sell. It will be determined just by which side of the market I place it on. Stop above the market must be a buy. A stop below the market must be a sell. Period. That is just the way it is. If someone says that you can do it the opposite, they're wrong. The terminology is wrong. A stop must have this format. If you want to place a buy order below the market or a sell order above the market, okay, you need to use the limit instead. You got to use the reverse, which is the Q limit. This is going to be a profit-taking order for the most part, or it can be an entry order as well. Okay. If I place a Q limit below the market, it's going to be a buy. Q limit or a limit order above the market, it has to be a sell. All right, so it's going to be the exact same way you place in the stop. It's just going to be the reverse direction depending on which side of the market you place them. Okay. Now these are if you wanted to get in. Okay, because right now I don't have an entry order filled, so these are all entry orders at this point. I have bracketed the market, so if the market were to go up and hit this buy one stop, then this sell one stop would act as my stop loss. This buy one limit would that be a new entry order, and this sell one limit would be a profit-taking order. All of those just from looking at the chart, you know that's what it is. But really, for these limits and stops, for the most part, you're usually going to use those as stop loss or profit-taking orders rather than entry orders. And let me show you what I mean by that. I'm going to go ahead and remove these orders. I'm going to just hit Exit Chart. And you know what? I'm going to show you this real quick as well. Right here, this will close all positions, cancel any entry orders in this chart. And it does mean all of them. OCO, stops, limits, you name it. If I click on Exit Chart, I just want it done. Okay? I'm very comfortable with the program. I've been using it a long time. And you know what? I don't need confirmation windows for this. So right down here, you see this option that says Don't Ask Me Again. I'm going to check that. Select Yes. And that means that if I hit Exit Chart again at any point from now on, it'll just do it. Okay? While you're getting used to the software, these order confirmation windows are definitely here for your benefit. All right? Until you're really comfortable, leave them there. Look at them before you select OK. Make sure they're doing exactly what you want. But once you are comfortable with placing in trades and just sending them directly to the clearinghouse you want it done, you can actually go through, remove those order confirmation windows, and it's just going to speed it up. This is, of course, the Quick Trade tab. We want to place in our trades very quickly, and if you remove those order confirmation windows, you'll do exactly that. You can place in trades just as fast as you click into the chart. You're going to be sending out those orders to the clearinghouse. And I really would remove that at some point. When you're just getting started, get comfortable first. Be very, have a lot of experience trading. But once you're ready, go ahead and remove those. Speed is important, especially if it's a fast-moving market. All right, now, going back to what I was talking about just a moment ago, I'm going to go ahead and place an order. Actually, I'm going to go short. Sell market. Oh, by the way, broken into different sections. Q stop and Q limit now no longer have order confirmation windows. Exit chart, exit all no longer have order confirmation windows. Buy and sell market, it's also its own section. You tell it once per section, and then you're done. Okay. So now I'm going to say buy market. I've turned off those order confirmation windows. I won't get them again for that either. We just want to give you lots of options, and we want to be sure you are very comfortable, confident while you're placing trades. All right, so here I have a long one filled order, and this, using Q stop and Q limit, is what you'll normally see for these. A stop is normally a stop loss, which is why that's usually just what it's called. Someone putting in a stop, normally they're just referring to a stop loss order. You put in a sell below the market, this is a long order, and if the market drops down, hits 1286.25, you're done. It's going to take you out of the trade. You're going to see that open orders, I've got this one long order. It's going to be shown right here. I've got the order triangle filled in green. Over here in working orders, my stop loss. Okay, I have a sell one stop, here's the price, and if the market drops down, I have a protective stop in place. If the market shoots up, if it goes exactly where I want it to, and I'm ready to take my profit, Q limit. Left click on the chart, select OK. If the order confirmation window is still there, I turn them off. And here now I have a sell one limit. Okay, this sell one limit is a profit taking order. If the market were to shoot straight up, hit that, we're done. It's going to close out, going to take the profit. The only thing is, you would still have this sell one stop right down here. Okay, stops and limits can quickly be adjusted. You can just drag and drop the orders right on the screen. You're actually sending price updates for your orders to the clearinghouse just by dragging and dropping, and you can do it actually very quickly. The only thing is, if the market were to jump up, hit my profit-taking limit right here, I would still have this stop. And here's why. These are not OCO or one cancels other orders. And really, if you're placing in a stop and a limit, profit-taking, stop loss, normally if one of them triggers, you're done and you want to get out. There's always the case where you do actually want to leave one behind as a re-entry order, or it's an option to get you back in. But for the most part, the most common thing you're going to see is that you actually want to have your stop and limit tied together. And that is specifically a one cancels other order. There are several ways to do those. If you already have a trade in the market, say I have a long one filled, and you decide that you want to step away, you want to put in a profit taking and a stop loss, you can actually quickly add them just by right-clicking on the order triangle and select to add OCO, left click, and what that's going to do is it's actually going to attach a stop and a limit just to my cursor, and it's free moving. I'm actually just able to move it back and forth. You'll see the prices on the chart, and it won't send it to the clearinghouse until I click once into the screen. Once I click, then it's going to send it over. Now the clearinghouse has these limit, stop, and then of course my long filled order is still in there. Some benefits to doing this instead. First of all, if the market goes up, hits my limit, this one cancel other order will cancel the stop loss down here. Okay, it will close my long order, it will take the profit, but the stop will also be canceled, so that in the middle of the night, if the market drops back down, there won't be a stop that will re-enter me short. It wasn't an entry order to begin with. It's a stop loss for an order that I'm already filled in. Also, other benefits of using OCOs instead. First of all, it's going to show you the profit-taking and stop loss values right in the screen. Okay, if the market jumps up and hits this sell one limit, I see right on the screen that it would take in a profit of 225 before fees. And it'll even show the ticks over here on the right side as well. Same for the stop loss. If it drops down instead, if I lose, it will cost me 225 right there. So also, you can quickly drag, drop, and adjust. If we want to get more of a 2-to-1 ratio on this trade, risk versus reward, pull my stop loss closer. Now I'm risking, let's see, 112.5. It's about half, 9 ticks. And here, my sell one limit, profit taking of 225. Okay, so you can actually see the values right on the screen, and that's nice to have. So that's a quick way to add OCOs and to go through, but there's other options there as well. I did have to go through and place those one at a time. However, there's actually an option to place in an entry order and to also place in OCOs all at once. And the quickest way to do that is just using custom OCOs down here. Custom or quick one cancel other orders are going to be the buy or sell market with also attaching a stop and limit at the same time. And it will actually say exactly what it is right here. QOCO 1. Okay, if I want to use a QOCO 1, this is a buy market order with a 25 tick stop loss and a 45 tick profit taking order. Click on QOCO 1. I'm going to turn off those order confirmation windows, select OK, and there we are. It's placed in the chart. Now you see the stop loss. My limit is up above the screen. I'm going to switch this to a 15-minute chart just so we can see that a little bit better because they are up above. I'm going to remove my volume indicator for the moment as well. Alright, so this is QOCO 1. It's just the default. Okay, just